Did you know that choosing the wrong beginner bow is one of the biggest reasons new archers give up within their first few weeks? Most people assume that any bow will do, but that's actually one of the fastest ways to make archery feel frustrating instead of fun. The truth is, the right bow can help you build confidence, improve your accuracy, and make every practice session something you genuinely look forward to. So, if you're thinking about getting into archery in 2026, you're in exactly the right place. In today's video, we're counting down the 5 best archery bows for beginners, ranging from kid-friendly starter kits to serious compound bows that can grow with your skills. We'll compare each bow against the others on this list so you'll know exactly which one offers the best value, which is easiest to learn with, and which one is worth spending a little extra on. Whether you're planning to shoot targets in your backyard, join an archery club, or simply want a new outdoor hobby, there's something here for every budget and experience level. Make sure you stick around until the end because our number 1 pick offers features that are surprisingly close to much more expensive models. And before we get started, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried archery before, or are you completely new to the sport? Let us know in the comments below because it's always fun seeing where everyone is starting from. All the links are in the description, so if one of these bows catches your eye, you can check it out anytime. Now, let's jump right into our countdown. Number 5, starting off our list at number 5, is the Prosener 40-inch Youth Bow and Arrow Set. And if you're shopping for a younger beginner, this is one of the safest and most enjoyable places to start. One of the biggest mistakes parents make is buying those cheap plastic toy bows that barely shoot a few feet before falling apart. While they may look fun, they don't actually teach proper archery skills. That's where the Prosener set stands out. Instead of feeling like a toy, it offers a much more realistic introduction to the sport thanks to its fiberglass limbs and genuine 18-pound draw weight. It's specifically designed for children between 8 and 12 years old, making it ideal for developing confidence without overwhelming young archers. The ergonomic grip is comfortable. The riser works equally well for both left-handed and right-handed shooters, and the complete kit includes almost everything needed to begin practicing immediately. You get fiberglass arrows, a quiver, target faces, target pins, a finger saver, and even an arm guard, meaning there are very few additional purchases required. Compared to many inexpensive youth sets on the market, especially plastic suction cup models, the Prosener delivers a dramatically more authentic shooting experience while still maintaining excellent safety through its rounded arrow tips. Of course, because this is designed primarily for younger users, older teenagers and adults will eventually outgrow it, which is where some of the higher-ranked bows begin to pull ahead. For example, the Borilla coming up later offers a slightly longer design that better accommodates older kids, while the Motion Zeus introduces interchangeable draw weights for long-term progression. Even so, if your goal is simply introducing a child to archery without spending a fortune, the Prosener remains one of the smartest investments available. It encourages proper shooting form, improves hand-eye coordination, and builds patience while keeping every session enjoyable. Durability is another pleasant surprise. The fiberglass arrows handle repeated backyard practice far better than many competing beginner kits, although the plastic fletching may occasionally need a little maintenance after heavy use. Overall, the value here is outstanding because you're getting a complete beginner package rather than just a bow by itself. If you're looking for an affordable first step into archery for a young family member, it's hard to go wrong with this set, but what do you think? Would you choose this beginner-friendly youth package, or would you rather spend more on a bow that can grow with the shooter over time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments because we'd love to hear which features matter most to you. And remember, all the links are in the description if you'd like to check current pricing and availability before we move on to our next pick. Number 4. Coming in at number 4 is the Motion Zeus 62-inch Takedown Recurve bow, and this is where our list starts moving beyond basic beginner kits into bows that can genuinely stay with you for years. If you've ever wondered whether it's better to buy a cheap starter bow now and upgrade later, or invest in something that grows with your skills, the Motion Zeus makes a very strong argument for the second option. Unlike the Prosener Youth set we just looked at, which is designed primarily for children, the Motion Zeus is built for older teenagers and adults who want to learn proper recurve archery without feeling limited after a few months of practice. One of its biggest strengths is its impressive draw weight range. starting at an easy-to-handle 20 pounds and going all the way up to 65 pounds simply by changing the limbs. That means you can begin with a comfortable setup while learning proper form and later increase the draw weight as your strength and confidence improve, saving you from buying an entirely new bow. The ergonomic wooden riser feels comfortable even during long practice sessions, and the laminated bamboo and fiberglass limbs produce smooth, consistent shots with minimal vibration, making every release feel predictable and controlled. Another feature beginners will appreciate is the included accessory package. Instead of purchasing everything separately, you receive carbon arrows, an arm guard, a stringer tool, an arrow rest, and several useful extras that help you start shooting almost immediately. Compared with the Prosener set, the Motion Zeus is noticeably more powerful, more accurate at longer distances, and much more suitable for serious target practice. However, it also requires a little more patience to learn because of its higher performance. Compared to the Black Hunter Longbow coming up later, the Motion Zeus offers greater versatility thanks to its ability to mount accessories like sights and rests, making it an excellent choice for beginners who want to experiment with different shooting styles instead of relying solely on instinctive shooting, while the Longbow delivers a more traditional feel. The Zeus provides more customization, which many new archers appreciate. Build quality is another area where this bow shines. The machining is clean, assembly is straightforward, and the takedown design allows the bow to be packed away or transported in just a few minutes. Whether you're heading to the range or storing it between sessions, convenience is never an issue. Considering everything included in the package, the Motion Zeus delivers excellent value because many competing bows require additional purchases before they're truly range ready. It's especially ideal for beginners who know they want to stay committed to archery and don't want to outgrow their equipment too quickly. So if you're looking for one bow that can take you from your first shot to becoming a confident intermediate archer, this is definitely one to consider. But here's a question for you. Would you rather have a bow that's highly customizable like the Motion Zeus? Or do you prefer a simpler, more traditional design? Let us know in the comments because everyone's shooting style is different, and it's always interesting to hear your opinions. At number 3, we have the Borilla 3 Piece Takedown Recurve Youth Bow and Arrow Set, and this is arguably one of the best choices for families looking for something that bridges the gap between toy bows and full-sized adult equipment. If the Prosener is perfect for introducing younger children to archery, then the Borilla takes that experience one step further by offering a larger, more stable platform that grows with young archers as their skills improve. Designed for kids and teens between 8 and 15 years old, this bow delivers a noticeably more mature shooting experience without becoming intimidating for beginners. One of its standout features is the 3-piece takedown construction, allowing the limbs to detach quickly for easy storage or transportation. That's especially useful for families who travel, attend archery camps, or simply don't have much storage space at home. Like the Prosener, it supports both left-handed and right-handed shooters thanks to its ambidextrous riser, making it an excellent choice for households where multiple people want to practice with the same bow. Performance is where the Borilla really begins separating itself from entry-level youth kits. The longer overall design creates better stability during aiming, helping beginners achieve tighter groups while also teaching proper shooting form. The included arrows feature durable shafts with rounded safety tips that perform well during backyard target practice, giving parents additional peace of mind. Compared directly with the Prosener, the Borilla offers greater long-term usability because older kids won't outgrow it as quickly, making it a smarter investment for families with growing children. However, if you're shopping for a very young beginner under 10 years old, the lighter Prosener may still be the easier option to handle. When compared with the Motion Zeus above it, the Borilla isn't nearly as powerful or customizable, but it's also significantly less intimidating and much easier for younger shooters to master. Assembly couldn't be much simpler, requiring virtually no tools, and the included accessories such as the arm guard, finger saver, and setup guide ensure that new users can start practicing almost immediately. Build quality feels surprisingly solid for its price point, and the bow handles repeated practice sessions without showing major signs of wear, making it an excellent value in the youth category. Overall, the Borilla strikes an outstanding balance between safety, performance, and affordability, making it one of the strongest beginner options available for children and young teenagers who are ready to take archery a little more seriously. So, what do you think? If you were buying a first bow for your child, would you choose the Prosener for its simplicity or the Borilla for its extra room to grow? Share your thoughts in the comments below because we'd love to know which one you would pick. Number 2. Now we've reached our runner-up, and if you've always loved the classic look and feel of traditional archery, you're going to appreciate this one. Coming in at number 2 is the Glurak 60-inch Black Hunter Takedown Longbow, a bow that proves you don't have to spend a fortune to enjoy a premium traditional shooting experience. Have you ever noticed how many experienced archers eventually return to longbows after trying all kinds of modern equipment? That's because there's something incredibly satisfying about the simplicity, smoothness, and instinctive nature of traditional archery, and the Glurak Black Hunter captures that feeling surprisingly well. Unlike many beginner bows that try to include every possible accessory, this longbow focuses on doing one thing exceptionally well, delivering a smooth, quiet, and natural shooting experience that helps archers develop solid fundamentals. The technical wood riser feels comfortable in the hand, while the laminated bamboo limbs wrapped in fiberglass provide excellent flexibility and durability. Weighing only around 1.5 pounds, it's noticeably lighter than the Motion Zeus, making it easier to carry during long practice sessions or while walking through wooded trails. Available in draw weights ranging from 25 to 60 pounds, beginners can start with a lighter option and continue progressing without switching to an entirely different bow style. One of the biggest advantages of this bow is how quiet and shock-free it feels after each release. Compared to the Motion Zeus, which is designed to accept sights, rests, and other accessories, the Black Hunter embraces instinctive shooting, encouraging archers to rely on muscle memory rather than equipment. If your goal is Olympic-style target shooting with lots of accessories, the Motion Zeus is probably the better choice. However, if you appreciate simplicity and want to experience archery in its purest form, the Glurak easily pulls ahead. Compared with the Borilla and Prosener, the Black Hunter is clearly built for older beginners and adults who want a more serious platform capable of target shooting and even hunting where legal and appropriate. Assembly is refreshingly straightforward thanks to the dual pin limb alignment system, and the included Dyneema string contributes to its fast, smooth arrow flight. Build quality is another area where this bow exceeds expectations. Despite its affordable price, it looks and feels much more expensive than many competing models, giving beginners confidence that they're investing in equipment that will last for years with proper care. Overall, the Glurak Black Hunter delivers exceptional value for anyone who wants to learn traditional archery without compromising on quality. It isn't overloaded with gadgets, and that's exactly why so many archers love it. Sometimes, less really is more. But now, we want to hear from you. Are you a fan of classic longbows? Or do you prefer the extra technology found on modern recurves and compound bows? Let us know in the comments because there's no wrong answer, only different shooting styles. Number 1. Finally, we've reached our number 1 pick, and if you're looking for the beginner bow that offers the most room to grow while introducing you to modern archery technology, the Lowano Youth Compound Bow Archery Set takes the top spot. At first glance, it might look a little more intimidating than the recurves and longbow we've already covered, but don't let that fool you. This bow is specifically designed to help beginners experience the advantages of compound archery without jumping straight into heavy, professional hunting equipment. The biggest reason it earns the number 1 position is its incredible adjustability. With a draw length that ranges from 18 to 27 inches and a draw weight adjustable between 15 and 30 pounds, this bow can literally grow alongside younger archers as they become taller, stronger, and more confident. That means parents won't need to replace it nearly as quickly as many fixed draw beginner bows. The lightweight PA66 resin riser keeps the overall weight manageable, while the precision aluminum cams provide a remarkably smooth draw cycle with an impressive 75% let off. For anyone unfamiliar with compound bows, let off means you don't have to hold the full draw weight while aiming, making it much easier for beginners to stay steady and shoot accurately. That's a huge advantage over every recurve and longbow on this list. Performance is equally impressive. With arrow speeds reaching up to 260 feet per second, this bow delivers flatter trajectories and noticeably more power than the Prosener, Borilla, Motion Zeus, or Glurak. Of course, that extra speed also means you'll need a high-quality target capable of safely stopping the arrows. Compared to the Motion Zeus, the Luano requires a little more setup and tuning because of its compound design. But once everything is adjusted correctly, many beginners find it easier to shoot accurately thanks to the let-off and included sight system. Unlike the Black Hunter, which focuses on instinctive shooting, the Luano introduces modern aiming techniques that closely resemble what many hunters and competitive compound archers use today. Another major advantage is the complete accessory package. You receive a pin sight, arrow rest, quiver, peep sight, target papers, finger protection, and several other useful extras, making it one of the most complete beginner kits available. Considering everything included, the value for money is outstanding, especially for families looking for a long-term investment rather than a short-term starter bow. If your goal is eventually moving into serious target shooting or learning compound bow mechanics from the beginning, this is easily the strongest choice on our list. So before we wrap up, tell us in the comments which bow would you choose for your first archery adventure. We genuinely love to know your pick. And there you have it, our picks for the 5 best archery bows for beginners in 2026. Whether you're buying your very first bow, looking for a great gift, or helping a young archer discover a brand new hobby, each of these bows brings something different to the table. If you're shopping for younger kids, the Prosener and Borilla offer fantastic beginner-friendly experiences. If you're an older beginner wanting room to improve, the Motion Zeus gives you outstanding flexibility. For those who appreciate traditional instinctive shooting, the Glurak Black Hunter is an amazing value. And if you're ready to learn modern compound archery with a bow that can grow alongside your skills, the Luano compound bow is our overall winner. At the end of the day, the best bow isn't necessarily the most expensive one, it's the one that matches your goals, your experience level, and the kind of shooting you enjoy most. We'd love to hear your opinion, so let us know in the comments which bow you think deserves the #1 spot, or if there's another beginner bow that you think should have made this list. All the links are in the description if you'd like to check the latest prices and availability. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest gear reviews, buying guides, and outdoor content. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy shooting!